During an interview on a local radio program on Monday, EU Ambassador to Guyana Fernando Ponce Canto posited that there is still hope for Guyana to get out of its current political impasse without facing any sanctions from the international community.
I come here with a message of hope, meaning that the situation has not finished. The story is not finished, the window of opportunity has not closed. So it would be now, it is not the time now yet to put forward this proposal, because the situation can still be remedied democratically.
According to the diplomat, while the EU is obligated to suspend cooperation if there is a breach of democracy, which is one of the shared common principles in the Cotonou Agreement, of which Guyana is a party, he would hate to see this happening here.
If there is a breach of democracy, we will do it. We will have to do it because we are bound by those provisions. And I want to say also that this concerns cooperation. And we have a huge amount of development cooperation with Guyana. I would hate it, personally, to see that interrupted, because I know how important it is. The suspension of cooperation is only one of the possibilities, because we, like the Americans or like the Canadians, like the British, we also have a system of sanctions, which includes assets freeze, which includes visa suspensions, and all the typical tools. Again, this is something that we don't like to use, I don't like to use, and I still hope we will not have to use.
Nevertheless, Ambassador Canto contended that cooperation with not only the EU, but other international organizations as well as countries will be better if Guyana has a stable and democratically elected government. Moreover, the EU diplomat advises, as a friend of Guyana, that the recount of the March 2 votes commence immediately and be done credibly, transparently, and rapidly.
It is difficult to cooperate in a situation where there has been elections, there is going to be a new government, but there is not a new government yet. And I think that everybody agrees that not only the cooperation with the European Union, but everything that a government does, it does it better if it is stable, if it has been really democratically formed, and if it is the government that the people have elected. So I don't want to think that this situation is going to last much longer. As I said, I came with a message of hope, also with a realistic message. So as I said, it's a difficult situation, but there is still an opportunity. And I hope that in a few days, weeks' time, we can talk again in detail about how we are going to cooperate with the new government, whoever that is. What we want is that the vote of the 2nd of March is reflected in the new government of Guyana.
The EU had fielded a 50-plus member elections observation mission for the March polls. While the team has since left, Ambassador Canto noted that they are still monitoring Guyana's situation. Reporting for the Evening News, Vanu Manikchand.